Hello, beautiful lady. Yes, I am talking to you. It is Thursday, and you know what goes down here on Thursday. Wife Life with Dr. Gail goes down here on Thursday. So do me a huge favor. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button and the little bell right next to it so you'll know when I go live.
We're bringing sexy back. We're bringing sexy back.
Let's get it started. Harder, won't you give it up?
And so tonight, I want to talk to you about a video that I have been making for the last 2 years, but I just haven't made it. So I'm making it now. It's the 7 effects a sexless marriage has on a woman. Now, I did a video on the 7 effects that a sexless marriage has on a man, and it has went viral, and I am grateful for that. But I do have so many women that watch this channel and said, Dr. Gail, you have talked about the effects of a man, but what about the effects that it has on us? Because some of us are in sexless marriages as well. And I want to try to make this channel as balanced as possible. So tonight I'm going to talk about the 7 effects that a sexless marriage has on a woman. So men, I need for you to tune in and pay attention. You ready? So the first thing that a sexless marriage has on a woman is it makes us feel unattractive and undesirable. With social media and everything that we have going on as women, right? You need to do your best to make your wife feel attractive and desirable. And if you're withholding sex for whatever reason that is, it puts us in a mode where we feel like we're competing for you. It makes us feel like we're not good enough. It makes us feel like we're not that girl for you anymore that turns you on, okay? So it makes us feel unattractive and undesirable. Number 2, it makes us so depressed and gives us anxiety. You will not believe how much it makes us feel depressed that you don't desire us sexually, right? And I'm not talking to men that have erectile dysfunction and you are dealing with this medically. I'm not talking to men that have had some type of trauma to that area and can't perform penetration sex. I'm talking to the man that has literally decided that he is not going to engage with his wife anymore. It makes us depressed. And I get so many men that are saying, my wife is not sleeping with me. She has closed her legs to me. And I have done videos about that, talking to the wife and telling her how that makes her feel. But I'm talking to you men today that have decided that you're not going to sleep with your wife, and it's not something medically, and it's not something that you guys have decided together, okay? So it makes us feel depressed, and it gives us high anxiety. So sometimes we either begin to eat and gain weight, or we begin to shut down and not eat, and then we develop an eating disorder. And that is something huge. So if your wife has put on tons of weight or she has lost a large amount of weight, that is something that you need to be concerned about because it is affecting her, especially if she's doing this because she is trying to deal with you guys not engaging in meaningful sex. Okay. Number 3, it just makes us not easy to deal with. And I am being 100%. When we're not getting sex, right, and we don't know the reason why we're not getting sex, we turn into witches. You can change that to anything you want to, but we really get upset and we are not easy to deal with. We're very short-tempered. We are always finding something wrong. We're always on the phone gossiping. We're doing something that we know is going to irritate you because it makes us angry that you don't desire us sexually. I'm just being 100% honest. I'm a wife and I understand what that looks like, okay? Number 4, it puts us in I'm going to fix this situation mode, okay? It makes us want to fix it. So I am sure if you're in a situation where you have stopped sleeping with your wife, we either want to go to counseling, we want to go see our pastor, we want you to talk to somebody, we want to talk about it, we want to fix it. What can I do? Can I lose weight? Can I change my hair? Can I start running with you? What can I do to fix it? Because we want this fix, because again, our self-esteem, our egos, we're depressed, and we want to feel desired. So we want to fix this situation, okay? We do. So it makes us go into fix it mode. And the more you say no, the more it's going to drive us to want to fix it, the worse we're going to feel about ourselves, and we're going to either eat or stop eating. We're going to get depressed. We're going to feel unhappy. And let me just tell you, we're going to become very uneasy to deal with. I'm telling you this as a woman, okay? Number 5, it turns us into detectives. We become detectives because the old adage is, he's not getting it from me, he must be getting it from somewhere else. And where is he getting it from? Is it his co-worker? Is it an ex-girlfriend? Is it somebody on the internet? Is it somebody on his social media? Where is he getting his sex from? Because he's a man and we know that they desire sex. So where is he getting it from if he's not getting it from me? So we become detective mode. So we start, looking at your phones, asking you where you've been. We start doing all of these things that we say that we normally would not do. You know why? Because we want to know what is going on and where you're getting your sex from. Because if you're not getting it from me, which I should be the sole source, you got to be getting it from somewhere else. Okay. Number 6, it makes us begin to resent you because we can't understand why you don't want to have sex with us. So we become resentful. All of these emotional things that we operate in as women, right? And we're emotional beings. It's nothing new to you guys, but we become very resentful because we want to know, why don't you want us? Why don't you desire us? Why don't you want to sleep with us? What is wrong? Okay. And number 7, it could put us at risk when we're in a sexless marriage for so many medical conditions as a woman. It can put us at risk for having high blood pressure. It can put us at risk for getting more colds and flus. It can put us at a risk for having heart disease. Because, again, having meaningful sex and having orgasms helps us with lowering all of these risks. And so sex is not bad for women. It's good. And I understand that a lot of the guys on my channel say my wife, stop sleeping with me. And those are other root causes. But I'm talking to you men to let you know that all women don't want to be in a sexless marriage, and all women are not withholding sex. So if you're in a sexless marriage and you're the root cause of it, men, just know that your wife is not tripping. She wants to feel loved. She wants to feel desired, and she wants to have meaningful sex with you. Okay? I love you guys to pieces. I am here every single Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will see you next week.